So we'll start the week. So we started the week off Sunday.
Little excitement with the rain.
Yeah, it was pouring down rain.
Yeah.
So we went down low to down by Jared's house. We're going to kind of look at bulls there on the west side of that big meadow, and
little scouting mission.
we set up, and Kneecaps sees a bull across the way that he wants to shoot.
How far was that?
It had to be 1,1700 yards.
The shot or the height?
The altitude.
Was that the elevation of the mountain above the basin or what?
So Kneecaps leads the way, so we head up there, and so
Billy goes across the mountain.
Billy go across the mountain, and we see this big old bull, and had a tough time with the rest.
Yeah, my mentor gives me the old, we got 10 minutes of daylight, or shooting light. I think he said shooting light. Got to take down, kneecap my first bull.
Would that be a front or a rear kneecap?
That'd be a rear. Keeps them, we've shown them later that they can still motor around pretty good with a front kneecap missing.
So the second shot.
I don't remember the second shot.
Ron, you do.
Was that when you jawed him?
No, that was the third one.
The second one hit the front leg.
No, I just think I hit center mass. I think I hit back.
Oh, is that when he turned over his right shoulder and looked back?
Yeah.
And the fourth shot.
Third shot he went down. Fourth shot we were down. We went down to the bottom, didn't we?
Yeah.
Plugged him. And that was the one that took his jaw off. There wasn't much left of him.
Jaw dropper.
Yeah, thank God we're going to grind that one into hamburger, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
So we got to
Are you going to get
quarter it out. What?
Are you going to get a European mount?
I have to.
You didn't have a choice.
There wasn't much left.
Because it didn't have a lower jaw.
Glad I didn't shoot one of the antlers off. That would have been a hard one to recover from.
I think that's why Kelly yelled, "Hey, let's just go down there and kill it."
You're shooting every non-edible part on his body.
Yeah, the antler one must have been next.
Yeah. It's a good thing it didn't come to that. But no, good time. I got to learn kind of how to quarter an elk in the dark, holding a flashlight in my teeth, and a dull knife, which my buddy Ron took care of later in the trip.
You should sharpen them before you go out, usually.
Yeah.
That is normal protocol.
At least I brought a knife.
That's right, I didn't. Dave Hogg said he had a knife.
So that was the first 3 hours we were here. So the next morning,
it happened fast.
Yeah, next morning. What happened the next morning?
We went on a little hunt up in the where we left the Ranger.
We saw
had a nice little hike.
horn.
Oh, that one bull came straight up on us.
He had a 2-foot
One or
horn
two.
on him.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool looking.
With a number 2 that's probably 26 inches long.
It looked like a question mark.
So it straight out, then looped like that.
Yeah, so we looked for him, never could find him.
And that evening.
Well, that morning we went up. That was before we even got out and did our hike. We went and did our hike, and that bull came running right up on us. Remember, it was maybe 20 yards away.
Yeah.
We all just kind of froze, and
pretty neat. That was a pretty neat experience.
Jim and Bob had front row seats on that one.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
We've had a few of those experiences with the bulls coming right up on us and just bugling right in our face.
Yeah, that one over there was that head couldn't be much farther than
40 feet.
Yeah, if that. It was, man, he was.
I don't think it was
I
even
think
that.
it was 10 feet, 15 feet.
I think I counted that first morning you guys seen 5 or 6 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, and They just weren't big enough, apparently.
Yeah.
No, we passed some nice 6 points, but we'd seen some nicer ones. I was hoping that we'd come across those.
So then we went looking the third day for that.
I think mine was
afternoon.
Monday evening.
Yeah,
After the hot dog banquet.
Oh,
Yeah.
we went
Don't
straight
eat,
up a hill.
Yeah, don't eat hot dogs and walk.
Yeah, we each eat 3 hot dogs apiece, and then they get the great idea to go hike up that base of that mountain to try to find that snagglehorn
Yeah.
Yeah.
bull. And we get halfway, or we get 3/4 of the way up that mountain, hit a bugle, and holy
Close
cow,
bugle.
man! The forest lit up, and this bull came out, wanted to fight.
He came 70 yards from me,
Yeah.
65 yards, just charged right up, threw his head back, just looked at us like he wanted to fight us rather than check us out and see who we were.
Yeah.
So just put scope on him, just had split time, looked at his horns, everything looked like a nice big animal and everything, and shot him straight on right in the chest, and he went down. So you guys went back. Oh, you went down the mountain.
My new buddy Kelly and I got to do a little hike together down, get some packs.
Have a beer.
Sawzall with a dead battery.
Yeah.
Have a beer.
Yeah, we got to try to pack this thing out. So the idea was, well, let's get a sawzall. So Kneecaps here climbs all the way up the mountain with a dead sawzall.
Battery's dead. We just saws all the legs
It
off.
lasted like 30 seconds.
Yeah, oh, if that.
I don't
Kinda
think
like
it
he
lasted
does.
that long.
Couldn't have anything to do with the 3 beers you had in the garage loading up.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have power tools after I have beer, so it's just one of my rules.
And Bob and I, Bob boned one of them, so it was just like a bag of Jello. And
Yeah,
50-pound bag of Jello.
Yeah, I got the Jello pack.
they were just wobbling all
Yeah, I
over the
couldn't
place.
even turn sideways or lean back or nothing. That was fun.
But 2 great bulls. Yours scored 335, and mine scored 333. So that's fantastic. Great animals.
So then yesterday, was that yesterday? Yeah,
Yesterday.
That was Monday.
No, that was
That was
Monday.
Monday.
So yesterday.
Yesterday morning, where'd we go?
We came
hunted
up
we
here
hunted up the Quakies up there with the big bull.
with the
Yeah.
7x.
Yeah, we
7
saw
by.
saw the first 7x7 on the range.
And it was a healthy 7.
Yeah.
Good 4 to 6 inch
Yeah.
7s on them. So real nice bull.
Took 4 shots at him. Missed him. Thought it was the gun, but it wasn't the gun. It was the guy behind the gun.
Buck fever.
Yeah.
Catch
so,
Get you some.
missed him.
So then we went. So that night we made the decision. Let's leave that 7 point alone. We'll kill him tomorrow, which is today, and went to test Ron Signy's marksmanship.
Well, it started out.
The infamous Ron City.
Yeah.
It started out. Bob said, "I have an opportunity if you want to get a cow tag," and great, let's do it. So then, a couple days go by, and I call Bob up and I says, a cow tag. It's great. I'm excited, but we got to add a little bit more to it, make it a little bit more exciting, a little more what would the word be? Difficult. So I said, well, how about if we shoot it at 800 yards? Nobody shot on the ranch before at 800 yards. And of course, Bob, 800 yards, why not 1,000? pretty big shoes to fill. So as we were walking along the mountain, we were putting ourselves to where we saw some, but they were too close. So we saw some more, but they're only 750 or 680. So we had to back up to the very top of the mountain until we could get to it. And I think they were, right at
999.
yeah, 999 yards. So my ballistics are to 800 yards. So I have, my scope can dial to 800 yards, and my ballistics to 1,000. So at 1,000 yards, that's 7 feet over the back, or over the kill shot of your scope set at 800 yards. So it was a little bit of guessing. So the first shot I fired, my left to right was good, but it was just about 3 foot low under his feet. And then I had all my sighters here, and of course, once again, I had the Bob Thomas rest, which is downhill off,
On the side,
and then
like
shooting up. This is fine. Don't worry about it. With Sherpa packs holding us up,
exactly.
And then I think the second shot was right above his back, in his neck. Bull colonist.
Do you mind?
Yeah. And then
Quiet on the set.
Where'd that third shot go, Ron?
I think the third shot was a little bit higher on the left side of him, and then the fourth shot that I fired, I just nailed him and dropped him. So feel pretty good. It's
When'd you kneecap him, Ron?
that. Oh, I thought I could slide that by.
I'm gonna drag you under the bus with me, brother.
Okay, you know what? That might have been the third shot.
That was the third
shot?
that was
Yeah.
the third
Okay,
shot.
third shot just happened to kneecap him because I wanted to be part of the club.
It's easier to hit a tripod, I'm telling you.
So that slowed him down, and then the fourth one hit him and he dropped. So it was great. So I mean, great experience. I didn't know I had it in me. I knew the gun was capable of doing it. I just didn't know whether I could, and I felt really good that I was able to do that.
Bob and I were astounded at the time it took for a bullet to travel 1,000 yards. I mean, we estimate it somewhere between a second and a half and 2 seconds.
Which, yeah, he shot, and you're like, well, he missed, and then you see the dust.
Yeah.
Kelly videoed it, and you could even see the vapor trail on the.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, holy
Good footage
cow.
right there.
So
But
then today,
Great challenge.
So today we got up to go kill this big 7x7. Mr. Jim's got his eye on, and
We woke up at 4,
4 in the morning.
so we
Yeah.
could all
Start-
bond together and make a little hike.
and have coffee.
Started up the hill an hour before daylight.
Yeah, very steep hill today. So went up and got to our spot, and there he was for the second time. So we got down and couldn't get a shot. He was too far away. So we went into the Quakies there, and we just waited, and then Bob made the decision we better go before the wind picks up. It's gonna be hard to if he smells us, and come over the hill, and it's total chaos in
Bulls
the
bugling
Quakies. It's
everywhere.
bulls everywhere trying to get their girls, and just crazy. And then Kelly spots him in there, and so we get set up for a shot. Can't get a shot.
We waited for a while
Yeah,
too.
a while.
He
So
was
then
running back and forth in the trees.
So then me and Bob, we and Kelly crawled on our. I was on my knees. I don't know. I think Bob might have been on his stomach, but we crawled for a good long ways. Got set up. Finally, had him where we could see him, and got him in the clear. I couldn't really get a shoulder shot because there was a cow right in front of him. So I took a shot and hit him high in the neck, hopefully that would drop him, and it didn't drop him. He took off pretty quick, and as of right now, he's lost somewhere, and we're hoping right now to go find him and recover him. But all in all, great experience.
Yeah, I think we'll get him.
Yeah.
He can't be too far.
Yeah. Too good of a bull to lose.
So, anyways, anything else?
Well, there's that one guy that got pranked pretty hard with the.
Oh, you didn't want to bring that up, did you?
Well, I mean, it has to be said. I mean, we worked too long and hard. Our illustrious photographer went to go sort his holy cards or whatever he was doing, and too many ADD people with idle time on their hands. We came up with a plan. We were trying to mount one of Bob's mounts on the wall, and he thinks it has googly eyes or something. I don't know.
This
So
mount's a mountain lion, by the way.
So we decided to take it out by the gate and scare the photographer when he came in that afternoon for the hunt. And it wasn't enough just to put the cat out there. We had sound effects and all kinds of props to divert his attention, and
Everything
everything
worked.
we videoed the video guru in action.
Crapping
So
himself.
we're gonna try and make sure we have some sort of what's the word, freedom, the artistic freedom, and make sure he includes some of that video in his, at least in his credits. So
That'll be a good video for after when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Then you can show that one.
The bloopers.
Yeah. There's a lot of bloopers.
It's pretty deliberate.
gotta get home and quit eating, quit drinking, and unfortunately get back to reality.
Yeah.
Wish you was back in a week. Promise you that.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
that for-
Yeah,
Back in the
there's
day.
not a more beautiful place. I think this beautiful ranch. Beautiful.
After our little search this afternoon or this morning, we all kind of huddled up down below some aspens, and before you knew it, Bob was catnapping, and Kelly and Jim, and even I got a little shut eye. I don't think Ron did. I think he was just
He was organizing.
he was
the pine-
looking for God
He was
through the
organizing
aspen
the
leaves.
pine
And,
cones.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any snoring, so I think he was awake.
Wasn't a
But I
bad,
mean, he
wasn't
couldn't-
a bad view looking at the
No, I love
Quakies.
it.
No.
Up to the trees. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
couldn't find a better place for a little rest. So I
Or a
think we
better-
ought to go
or,
find a bowl.
Or a better host.
That's true.
Oh,
true.
Thank you. All right, Big Jim. Well, you ready to go finish this bad boy off?
Yeah, we're gonna bring in search and rescue tomorrow if we can't find this thing. There'll be a missing 2-year-old child in Johnson Ranch.
We'll have 80 people with dogs up here.
Horses, Army, Navy.
And by the
Force
way, if you see a
helicopters.
7x7 with a hole through its neck, let us know.
Please call the number at the
Yeah.
bottom of the screen.